What's up guys, Jody and Bryson here. So in today's video I want to talk a little bit about why you can't change other people. Now, when I first got into personal development about 5 years ago, I was feeling very low, very insecure, just generally feeling not very good. And I was having all of these questions about the people in my life and why they were the way that they were and all of this other stuff. And the more I learned about psychology, the more I was trying to change people, okay? And this was really frustrating for me because I had all of this knowledge, all of this stuff that I knew inside of my mind of how to help people and how to change people, but nobody wanted to engage in it. Nobody wanted to make the changes. And that was a fundamental lesson that I was learning right there, and a lesson that it took me a long time for me to accept, is that people only change if they want to, okay, if they're driven to change. And the only person that you should be focusing on when it comes to change is yourself, okay, because that's the only person you have control over. And it's much easier to focus on what other people should be doing rather than what you should be doing, okay? But this is your journey, and it's nobody else's life to live. And I know that gets frustrating because you might see yourself continually growing, and other people staying still, and feel like they're not really growing at all, and that might make you feel like you're not getting the satisfaction, you're not uh, you're not achieving anything from all of this personal growth. But let me tell you that you need to stay patient, you need to stay consistent, and you need to change your mindset towards understanding that the personal growth that you're going through right now, or that you want to go through, is going to set you up for the rest of your life. Okay, the people around you, your loved ones, your cared ones, that aren't necessarily moving forward, aren't necessarily growing, okay, they're going to see your growth, and they're going to be lifted up by you. They're going to be inspired by you. And ultimately, you're going to find new people in your life that are growing, that are improving, and you are going to find your tribe. Okay, so I know it might feel like a lonely journey in self-improvement, and it's so much easier just to settle and to allow yourself the bad habits that you've currently got. If everyone else around you is engaging in the same bad habits, then it's very easy for you to slip into the same old stuff. But what I would say is that you need to focus on your vision. You need to focus on your purpose, and what you're trying to achieve in life. And the reason why most people don't change is not because they don't have the desire to. Okay, the reason most people don't change is because as human beings, we have a limited capacity. Okay, when we wake up, whatever we're doing, we're always working at full capacity. Okay, so the knowledge that we have, the habits that we have, the way that we behave, all of that stuff is filling up our minds, okay, our brains, our neural pathways, all of that other stuff, okay. And in order to grow, in order to change, you have to replace stuff. Okay, so for example, if you're sitting there watching Netflix, you could be going outside, you could be going for a run, going for a walk, you could go training, right? But if you go and do the training, then you're not watching Netflix, right? And a lot of people don't see the value in training, they don't see the value in exercise. And that's unfortunate, because exercise is really important for the way that we feel. It's really important for our mental health, right? But if people start changing their habits, You know, they start exercising more, they start reading more, they stop engaging with the news. All of these habits, right? All of these positive habits, they might be scared. They might be scared about where their life might take them, where they might end up. And this comes down to a fundamental lack of self-worth. Okay? And that's what that you've got to remember. Why is this person not changing? Well, if I look at their background, their story, what is their self-worth like? Okay, and if their self-worth is low, then there's not very much that you can do about it. Okay, that person needs to enter into therapy or into coaching or into counseling, and they need to have years and years of support that's going to help them to build up their feelings of self-worth. Okay, so if you're watching this video and you're thinking, why is my partner like this, or why are my family like this, or why are my friends like this? Self-worth is probably at the heart of that issue. Okay, so my advice to you is to bring back the attention onto yourself. Think about your story and what you want from your life. Okay, because if you're willing to make the changes in your life, then it doesn't matter what anyone else is doing. Hope that video helps, and I look forward to speaking to you all in the next video.